Hi and welcome to Movies Suck. Well, I was perusing around on the internet again, as you do. I spent a fair amount of time doing this, and I came across the news that Extraction 2 is going to be made. It has been confirmed, it's announced, it's happening. Joe Russo is writing the story as we speak. Well, maybe not as we speak, he might be asleep for all I know, or eating lunch, or doing something more interesting for the moment. But he is apparently going to write the story. Now, the news article says that Joe Russo has confirmed his return as screenwriter for the Extraction sequel, and says he is in the formative stages of writing the story. Russo, famous for his work on Captain America the Winter Soldier and Captain America Civil War, not to mention Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, blah blah blah, said that the deal with Netflix for him to write Extraction 2 is closed, and that he is in the formative stages of what the story can be. He did not say where the story will take place, following the cliffhanger in his first film. He said, "We're not committing yet to whether that story goes forward or backward in time. We left a big loose ending that leaves question marks for the audience." That's true. The first movie finished with Obi, or I think his name was Obi, dives into a swimming pool, reminiscent of the moment where Chris Hemsworth's character Tyler Rake dived into a river, or wherever the hell he was, jumping off that cliff in that terrible CGI moment. That was actually one of the few moments of that film I didn't like. The bit where he jumps off the cliff and lands in the water, and then you see him underwater, like meditating or whatever the hell he was doing. That moment was actually a bit crappy, because it just looked so digital and fake. I'm sure bits of it were real, but it just looked bad to me. And there's a couple of moments in that movie which are bad, like the bit where Tyler Rake grabs a guy and uses him to break some other guy's neck, and you could see that the dummy that he was holding, which he used to break the other dummy's neck, there was probably just two moments in that film that I really disliked, and that was one of them. But anyway, he comes back out of the water at the end, Obi this is, and he sees a shape that looks like it could be Tyler Rake's, and we all think, did he survive? We're all left to wonder, did he? Well, if you read the book, Ciudad, which I did, the comic book that this whole movie was based on, then you know that the character of Tyler Rakes does survive. And in the book, Obi, the Indian boy, is actually a woman who's, I can't remember how old she is, 17 or something. He really wanted to protect her and look after her, so he says, make sure you give her $1 million. And then he goes and kills the guy who was trying to kidnap her, or Obi in this case, which in the movie he was killed by, I'm not sure, Tyler Rake's fixer, handler, whatever she was. But anyway, Indian lady kills him for him, which I assume was not done by Tyler Rake's, simply because it would have been very hot for him to try to get around in that country. Bangladesh probably not being a very nice place for him to be at that moment, at least until that guy was dead. But the question is, what is the sequel going to be about? Apparently the sequel could delve into the cliffhanger and become a proper sequel, or it could become a prequel if they decide that Tyler Rake's did actually die. It's a tough question. We don't know whether Tyler Rake's died or not, and obviously in the comic book he doesn't die, so a sequel would be perfectly reasonable, and is what I'm actually hoping for, because the prequel thing, well, are we going to look at him before his child died? So before he has all that angst and things, and we're going to see like happy-go-lucky Tyler Rakes being all cheerful whilst he shoots bad guys in the head. Is he even going to be a mercenary in the sequel? Will he actually still be in the army? And so we'll watch him go through some sort of adventure he had in Afghanistan or wherever he was based. Everything would be interesting. Nothing is certain until we find out what Joe Russo is going to actually do. And for that, we are going to have to wait. Who knows how long we're going to have to wait? I'm not sure when this movie is going to be coming out. And we don't yet know if Chris Hemsworth is going to be in it. We hope he will be back as Tyler Rakes, but if he's not in it, they might follow one of the other characters, like Saju. Maybe we'll see a prequel where we see what his life was like in the special forces and things, and the stuff that he might have done before he started double-crossing Australian mercenaries. Who knows? It will be interesting to find out, but I'm hoping for a sequel. And will Sam Hargrave return to direct? I imagine he probably will. It seems likely, although I do know that Sam Hargrave, when he made the film, he was thinking that Tyler Rake's died at the end. He thought that was the best way to wrap this story up. But, as we all know, every good action film, the hero lives at the end. You think he's dead, but in the end you find out he's actually alive. And that's the best way for a proper old-fashioned action movie to go. You can go another direction, but it's not going to feel like, the old-fashioned action movies we all know and love. Like Die Hard, or Commando, or name any Sylvester Stallone movie you like. The hero always lives at the end, there's a happy ending. Admittedly, it's kind of ambiguous in this movie, but I'm sure it's a happy ending. Anyway, something to look forward to there. I'm not sure how many of you guys out there watched Extraction and really liked it. I did like it. I've done a review. You can go check it out. It's somewhere within my videos. I'm actually pretty excited. I'm looking forward to Extraction 2. This is going to be good stuff, especially if we get Chris Hemsworth back and get Hargrave back again as well, because, man, his directing was really damn good, especially of those action scenes. Single shot looking scene, that was so good. Ah, man. In fact, I don't normally re-watch action films that close together, but I might actually re-watch it. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. This is Movie Sucks signing out. I'm off to go and watch Extraction again, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Look after yourselves.